Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Adushka Balasuri. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Avoid decorations that would disgrace Buddhism during Wesak. A statement from the Department of Buddhist Affairs. A delay in the movement of trains is due to trains being operated under safety measures. Stance of the Locomotive Engineering Operations Union. Today marks Day 3 of the World Conference on Youth. Separatists in Luhansk say preparations for a referendum on independence from Ukraine will not stop. Now moving into the stories in more detail. The Locomotive Operating Engineers Union notes that until steps are taken to rectify issues in the train signal system, they would strictly adhere to safety measures. General Secretary of the Union, KAU Kontasinga, noted that this could result in train delays. He notes that this decision was taken following the train accidents that occurred in Potuhara and Alutgama recently.
Since there are contradictions to some safety signals, we have decided to stop the trains and inspect them once more before proceeding along areas with such signals. Even Railways Department officials are of the view that safety should be assured first before adhering to the train timetables. Safety can be assured by rectifying shortcomings present in the system and by providing a means of communicating information directly to the train engine drivers. Newsfirst visited a number of train stations today to look into the train delays. Passengers at the Kurunagal railway station noted that there is a delay in train operations.
We always
travel in the Rajarata Regional train. Yesterday, trains left at 11. The day before yesterday departed at 11:30. The schedule keeps on changing. We informed the relevant authorities about this, but no action has been taken. These trains have been operated on a schedule. We as passengers are heavily inconvenienced because of the influence of politics in this system. Nothing can be done. If this situation continues, the number of passengers travelling by trains will decrease. Based on a decision taken by the union, we have made it a point to stop the signals and wait until the go-ahead is given to us. We have arrived at this decision taking into consideration the safety of the passengers as well as the public. Meanwhile, our correspondent in Kandy noted that train operations are functioning as usual in Kandy.
Now today is the third day of the World Conference on Youth. 14 plenary sessions will take place at the BMICH today.
The main plenary session took place under the auspices of Presidential Secretariat Lalit Veeratunga. Youth delegates from 162 countries are taking part in this conference. The 2014 World Conference on Youth commenced at the Magam Runupur International Convention Centre day before yesterday and will go on till Saturday.
For more details on the conference, we now cross over to Stephanie Lazarus via Live Digi for the very latest.
Well, Madushka, I'm currently at the Media Centre in Colombo, established for World Conference on Youth 2014. And if I may walk you through of the proceedings of World Conference Youth 2014, the conference kicked off with the main topic that was open for discussion on mainstreaming youth in the post-2015 agenda, titled What We Want. Now, Lalit Veeratunga, the Secretary to the President, representing the government, spoke about empowering youth for the development of the country and about national policies and the youth parliament in the country. Isa Kirabu, Deputy Executive Director and Assistant of UN Habitat, also contributed to the discussions. And when I spoke to some of the youth yesterday, representing over 120 countries, they said that they believe for a change that should be brought about to youth policies in every country, and of the view that if it's for the youth, it should be by the youth. And well, the other plenaries are currently underway in 7 different locations. speaking about gender equality and empowering marginalized youth. And I will be talking to Samuel Kissy, representing Youth Coalition in Ghana, about women representation in parliament and politics overall later on. Now, breakout sessions are underway where youth are brainstorming about some of the issues pertaining to their country with regard to youth policies. Stephanie Lazarus reporting for Newsfirst.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Now, moving on to more local news. The Department of Buddhist Affairs requests the public not to engage in activities or put up decorations which would disgrace Buddhism. During this Vesak season, Commissioner General of Buddhist Affairs Chandra Prema Gamage noted that certain persons print Vesak greeting cards using distorted images. Now, Chairman of the All Island Sashana Rakshana Balamandala, Venerable Valamitiyave Kusala Dhammathero, requests the public not to turn the Vesak season into a season of carnivals.
Vesak Poe Dawse, Sil Poe Dawse.
The Vesak Poya Day should be reserved for Pratipati Pujas. We should understand why we celebrate Vesak. This should not be a carnival. There is nothing wrong with putting up Vesak lanterns and offering Pahan Pujas. Constructing pandals as a community and offering dansals are activities that should be done. However, we should not forget the primary reason behind the Vesak. The primary reason should be to venerate Lord Buddha.
කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. ඒ හැම දෙයක්ම කිරීමෙන් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ බුදුහාමුදුරන්ට සැලකීමක්, පූජාවක්, පැවැත්වීමක්.
Join the first citizen journalism initiative in Sri Lanka. Call us 011 4896 896. Log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk/you report. Newsfirst, you report. You see it, you report it.
Welcome back to the news. Now, still in your local news, a dead body was discovered down Godala Road in Angoda. The remains were discovered in a marshy area. The deceased has been identified as 55-year-old Nishanka Rajapaksa. According to the police, the remains are currently lying at the police mortuary in Colombo, and investigations have been launched to look into the incident. Elsewhere in the island, area residents in the Buddhi Asirigama area have been threatened by a wild elephant that has been roaming the area.
Wildlife officials say that the elephant is about 5 years old. This is the manner in which a house was damaged last night due to the wild elephant. Our Newsfirst correspondent stated that measures have been taken to capture the elephant with the assistance of the wildlife officials and veterinarians in the area.
And with that, we wrap up this edition of Lunchtime News. I'm Madhushka Balasuriya. Have a great day.
Hotline 0114